So, for example, I said Apple pays 5% on purchases, and you don't even have to be a developer to sign up for Apple's account. You can just go to that website and you can create an account, and anytime you have a link to an app, you can make it an affiliate link and earn 5% commission on it. Same thing with Amazon. Just go sign up. They pay up to 15%. There's a maximum cap, but if somebody buys a big screen TV, you can earn $25, $50 on that. There's a lot of other ones: ClickBank, Commission Junction, Share a Sale, and they all pay out affiliate sales compared to emails. Just remember, before you get too excited about 5%, 5% on 99-cent app is 4 cents thereabouts. So you're going to have a lot of money, or a lot of volume and purchases to make money by recommending apps. But it can work. The next way, analytics. This app right here is an app, Simple Nexus. It's a mortgage calculator. And these people get the app for free. Bobby Hansen is a loan officer in Salt Lake. And she wants data about what kinds of loans people are looking for. And that's useful information to her. And the reason is because she wants to say, okay, if everybody in Salt Lake County is requesting $250,000 loans for their homes, she will design a marketing campaign to target those people around $250,000 loans. And so she gains market insight into this. And people will pay for that analytical data. So the app is free, people use it. Bobby Hansen is paying for that anonymous analytic data so that she can provide marketing campaigns to other people. So the last one, it's kind of one, is you don't always have to sell an app on the App Store. If you don't have a good idea, you can always make money by building them for other people. There's the majority of the apps out there are marketing apps or utilities for established companies, like a banking app. Chase isn't going to sell their app for 99 cents, right? They can provide it for free as a value add to their customers. And so for you to make money helping Chase contract out for them, developers are getting paid upwards of $100 an hour to do contract work. Just some last pointers here. And we'll run through some of these things about how to, just some general thoughts from me and tips. Contractors, if you don't have a good idea, so I'll be honest, selling a 99-cent app is a tough work, is a lot of work. If you don't have a good idea, you can go out and contract for other people. And developers around here are earning $75 and above per hour of work. College-aged kids getting out of school are earning salaries of $70,000, $75,000 a year to do iPhone work. If you're experienced, iPhone apps, you can command over $100,000 a year salary. So the market is there. If you don't want to be an entrepreneur and sell your own apps, working for somebody else can be very lucrative as well. So those are the 10 ways: paid, advertising, in-app, web app subscriptions, sponsored promotions, lead gen affiliate sales, and then analytics and help. So just some tips, some considerations. When you want to sell your app, keep the user in mind what their expectations are. There's a race to the bottom. My app started out at $9.99 a couple years ago, and then it went to $4.99, which is the race to continual downward pressure for pricing of apps. Keep that in mind. Even today, $1, you wouldn't believe how hard it is for some people to part with their $1. And people get really mad about spending $1 if their app doesn't do exactly what they want it to. I've had people tell me I should go to hell, and God will shame me, and you have to have some thick skin. But meanwhile, they go, spend $8 on a movie they didn't like, but whatever. So just keep that in mind. Keep the user expectations in mind. Keep your category of your app in mind is how you're going to price it. A reference app with is probably not going to be free, or it's not going to have tokens. You can't buy tokens for a reference app. But a lot of reference apps tend to be higher priced. Games tend to be free within app purchases, things like that. So keep your type of app in mind for how you're going to monetize it. Keep in mind your costs. So support infrastructure, keep that in mind. A lot of people wonder why there's not more video type apps like Instagram. I don't know if you've used Instagram, doesn't do video yet. Well, one reason is video costs a lot of money to stream. And so you've got to make sure that you're going to pay for that money. Instagram is a photo sharing app. Right now, they said just a couple months ago, their hosting bill was 2 nice cars a month. And their app is free. So, I don't know about you, but I don't have the money to spend, what's a nice car, $40,000? I don't have $80,000 a month to spend on a free app. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about your costs. Keep in mind your market. I use my rule of 1%. So think about how many people there are in your target market. Let's use gardeners. And let's say there's 1.5 million gardeners in the world. Then take 1% of those gardeners will probably have iPhones or smartphones. And then 1% of those people will probably buy your app. So when you use the rule of 1%, and you're going to come up with a sad number that's going to be really low. Luckily there's more than 1.5 million gardeners in the world, otherwise I would be in trouble. But use the rule of 1%. When you've got that next grand idea, you're sitting there at home or at church or whatever, and you're like, oh, that would make a great idea. Okay, do a quick calculation. How many people are interested in that subject? 1% of those are going to have a phone, and then 1% of those will probably buy my app. And then, before you get too excited, then go talk to an iPhone developer if it's good enough idea. So just do some math. We talked about that. The last point there, typical apps, believe it or not, are going to cost over $10,000 to make. So if you're going to go contract out your app to make, you've got to have money. Usually it's about $10,000 a buy, and they run quickly up there pretty good. Advertising for apps doesn't really work. It's hard to make. If you get 25 cents per click on a Google ad, there's a 25% conversion rate, you're spending $1 to earn 70 cents. And that conversion rate of 25% is pretty high. It's usually maybe 1% if you're like 1 to 2%. So advertising is very tough. That's why you got to make a good app that works with word of mouth. It gets people talking about it through various social media channels. The last thing is, all of these 10 ways can be mixed and matched. So don't just sell a paid app. Sell a paid app with in-app purchases. Don't just give away a free app. Do a free app with a promo, and the promo to the other app has an affiliate link. So, for example, my free gardening app, it has a promotion to my paid gardening app. When people click on that, not only do I get the $5.99 when they purchase it, but I also earn the extra 5% for being an affiliate that's sent in there. So mix and match all of these different ways. Do advertising with in-app purchases. So a lot of my free apps have ads. And when they do an in-app purchase for 99 cents, it removes the ads, gives them additional levels. So even if they don't in-app purchase and upgrade, I'm still making money. So mix and match all of those. And I just gave up the ghost in that little thing there. The last thing, keep in mind each way you monetize your app has different business and market implications. If you're Instagram and you're spending $80,000 a month on hosting, you're probably going to need to take on some venture financing and things like that. If you're me, who's just a solo entrepreneur, I tend to do things that I know I can make money at and keep myself financed each month. I personally think freemium, which is kind of like the free with kind of an in-app purchase is going to be the most interesting space to watch. We're starting to see that more often. So that's it. One last little Dilbert there, my favorite Dilbert. I'll give you a second to read it. The App Store, unfortunately, is not a gold rush anymore. I have apps that sell 0 copies a day. I have apps that sell hundreds of copies a day. So it's kind of it really is almost a lottery. It takes a lot of work, but it's fun. And I wish you good luck. And there's my information. Send me an email if you ever have questions. I love helping out. So does anybody have questions before we go?